We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. Number 68 makes his big league debut right after this. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now here's the pitch.
First pitch, 640.
Hit in the air to center field. Harrison is under it to make the play on the first out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I think they need some better performances out of Ryan Braun. He's had a tough time on the road. Sometimes you can't explain this stuff, but he's hit under 250 for the season on the road, and that's something that he definitely has to improve on.
Here's Eric Sogard. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
And here's Christian Yelich now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Swing and a liner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
First offering on its way. John Birdie is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit more about this lineup.
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Harold Ramirez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Up high, 2-1 now. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Harold Ramirez becomes out number 2 this inning.
Jorge Alfaro.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 329 is the average for him coming in. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Oh.
Two out, nobody on. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia at short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. It remains 1-0. Into the box, Omar Narvaez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, They are in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is Joyce, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7. The first baseman, number 12, Justin Smoke.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, 1-0.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Matt Joyce. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Standing in now, Lewin Diaz. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments. Had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Lewin Diaz has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
To the plate now, Jazz Chisholm, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Navarez finds it, makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So stepping in, Miguel Rojas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he lays off for ball one. Ready with the 1-1.
Yep. 2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Two and two. That grounder got him. And on the play, the tying run scores, but of course we're wondering how he's doing on the mound after taking a real shot. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the 1-0.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Top of the third set to get underway. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch on its way.
No, that's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Brandon Woodruff.
Settling in now, Brandon Woodruff. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Ramirez is there, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo King.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ramirez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Alcantara.
Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Stepping in, John Birdie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Harold Ramirez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just inside.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Yelich stands at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. At the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game.
Nope.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ryan Braun would be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 strike.
Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Matt Joyce stands in as he looks at a called strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Oh, 2, here it is.
0-1. 1-2.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Ready now for the Marlins, Lewin Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Okay.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Marlins down quietly. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Joyce. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin Moe.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm.
Here comes the first pitch. Chisholm, a native of the Bahamas, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you could pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Not shortstop, Miguel.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And there's ball 2 now. Here's the 2-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. 1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th, and that'll bring Monte Harrison up to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Braun to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The pitcher, number 22, Sandy Alcantara.
Into the box now, Sandy Alcantara. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. One run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Avisail Garcia will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Avisail Garcia.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 6. Lorenzo Cain.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch on its way. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So now to the plate, Eric Sogard. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still tied 1 apiece. Brent Suter is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Brent Suter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, John.
And the pitch.
Birdie.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Harold Ramirez waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out toward left center field. King is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
At the plate, Harold Ramirez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. After it is Yelich. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. In now, Christian Yelich. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box, Keston Hiura, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
The catcher.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ryan Braun goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 2-2 fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Brewers 2 and the Marlins 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Josh Hader is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Keon Broxton will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in now, Matt Joyce. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1-2 now. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Lewin Diaz, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. In there, and it's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Digging in and looking for more, Jazz Chisholm. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
A pause, and the 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're down 2-1. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and they turn the double play. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
That's Bolton.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's finally over for a strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, David Phelps.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Phelps has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in, Monte Harrison. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. A high fastball is in there. The 2-2 fouled off. Now another 2-2. 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Brian Anderson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Marlins, number 15, Brian Anderson.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, John Birdie, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. On the season, Birdie is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Here it comes, 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the stretch.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Lifted in the air out to right. Yelich is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hallo.
J.P. Fireisen enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 76, J.P. Fireisen.
Stepping into the box, Harold Ramirez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, 1 ball, no strike.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
3-0. Here it is.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Nice work that time from the Milwaukee bullpen. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Marlins 1. Brad Boxberger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Eric Sogard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Christian Yelich, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And that misses. 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now that second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
No, that's a ball.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Brewers strand one. They lead it 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Knebel enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the fifth spot, number 46, Corey Knebel. Now catching and batting fifth.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Knebel is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Pitch on the way. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
3-2.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, one out, down one in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
In now, Lewin Diaz. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Three to two, the finish in tonight's game. The Fish came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Brad Boxberger gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins. 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the Miami Marlins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the Brewers at home 3-2. Howie Kendrick swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Nationals pushed past the Diamondbacks 5-4. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. Matt Bowman grabbed his 2nd win of the year as Cincinnati defeated the Mets 2-1. Cole Hamels collected win number 2 on the year as Atlanta downed the Phillies 7-3. Drew Pomerantz got win number 1 on the year as the Padres grabbed the victory over the Cardinals 3-1. The Chicago Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-5. The Yankees hit 3 long balls as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-4. Hyunjin Ryu got his 3rd win this season as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 3-1. He is among the leaders in complete games pitched in the AL. The Halos smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 8-3. Kevin Kiermaier had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Rays over the White Sox 8-4. The Indians got 11 hits overall as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-6. They now have 5 straight wins. The Colorado Rockies went deep 4 times as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 10-2. Justin Verlander twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound as the Stros disposed of the Royals 8-0. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. The Minnesota Twins amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 11-2. The Oakland Athletics sent 3 balls into the seats as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 5-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.